Hello, Miss Bernanke's pre-K class. All right, so we're starting a new week. So I have some new things that I want to introduce and talk about for this week's lesson. So the first thing I want to talk about is our letter this week. Our letter is D, D. And here's an uppercase D. It's kind of funky looking on my board. So it's a long line down. You want to hop back up to the top. And then you want to do like a curve around and then you stop. So there's our uppercase D. And then our lowercase d looks like this. And this is how we make a lowercase d. Well, an easy way to think about it is if you wanted to make a C. And so we make a lowercase c, and then we come up to the top, and then we do a long line down, and then we go whoop, and give it a little tail. So there is a lowercase d, and D makes the D sound. So next I want to talk about our story this week. The story we're going to be reading this week is We Are the Dinosaurs. And this story has some vocabulary words to go with it. And so here are our words for this week. The first word is flat, and it's a smooth and even. So like this piece of land here, it's flat, it's smooth and even. And then our next word this week is Earth. And Earth is the planet we live on. And there's a picture of Earth. And then our last vocabulary word this week is hatchling. And hatchling is emerging from an egg. So look, the little chick here is hatching from its egg. So it's a hatchling. And then our assignment or our paper that we're going to be doing this week is kind of like the same. It's the same setup as the last one. You read the question and then they circle the answer that goes with that question. Another thing I want to talk about is the setting and the characters in our story. So the setting is where the story happens. And as you can see, our story is happening somewhere around a volcano. And then our characters in the story, there's just two of them on this picture. There's one character, his name is Ernesto, and then the other character is Dax. And remember, the characters are the people in the story, the animals, the people, whoever is in the story. And then our setting is normally where the story is happening. So that is our review for our reading this week. Remember, there'll be some videos on the Home Learning website, and their YouTube videos, they're Jack Hartman videos, and they'll be posted somewhere around this video, probably underneath. And then just remember that you're going to practice writing your lowercase and uppercase d, and you're also going to do a scavenger hunt for the for things that start with the letter D. So find 3 things that start with the letter D, take a picture of it, and name them. Y'all did a really good job last week doing that and sending those off to me, and I really loved watching you guys. So good job. Okay, next we're going to talk about our math this week. So for math, we are going to be talking about our number 11. Okay, so like we'll have them count to 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'll also have 2 pages that they're going to do for number 11. The first page looks like this. And what they're going to do is they're going to trace the number 11 here. And then they're going to fill in our 10 frame 11, just like they did with the number 10. And down here, they're going to write the number 11. And then they're going to color 11 apples. And then find 11 in different ways. We have some tally marks, some dominoes, a 10 frame. Somebody's with their finger is showing a number, the actual number. And they'll just go through and circle the number 11. And then our next page looks like this. And so on the first square, they're going to trace the number 11. And there it says rainbow, right? So they can use different colors if they want. Then they're going to fill our gumball machine up with 11 gumballs. And then they're going to trace and write it. And then you're going to fill in the 10 frame. And then down here it says 11 is 10 and blank more. How many more do we need with 10, our 10 frame here, to make 11? And then they can do an addition sentence down here. And so here's the other number 11 page. For math, we're also going to be continuing on with measurement. So we have our new words. Last week was big and small. So this week we're going to go on to long and short. So they'll be doing a scavenger hunt. They'll be finding 2 items, one long and one short, and telling me which one is long and which one is short. And then they're going to also do a long and short page. So on the top half, the first 4 rectangles, they're going to color the item that's long. And then down bottom, they're going to color the item that's short. And they did an excellent job on the one from last week too. So good job on that, moms and dads and pre-K. Y'all are doing an excellent job. I love watching y'all's videos. So last week we started on plants, and me and Anaya we planted some plants, and some of them are already growing. So if you want to look here, there are our plants. Anaya planted these. These are all flowers, and they are growing crazy big. So, and then we planted some spices or herbs in here, and they aren't growing, but I don't know if you can see, I moved some dirt around, and I saw little sprouts in here. I don't know if I can find any. Ew. They're deep in there, but I think these will be sprouting in no time. So hopefully by this week or next week, I can show you what they look like when they're sprouted out. For this week, we're going to listen to the story by Eric Carle called A Tiny Seed. It'll be on the home learning page. And then you're also going to do this on Seesaw. And what you're going to do is tell me the life cycle of a plant or of this flower. So how did this flower start? So there's little numbers down here. They're stacked on top of each other. And you'll just move them around and put the number with what stage in the life cycle it is. So for example, number 6 will probably be the last stage, and it's probably the flower that's sprouted out. It has its stem and its petals and everything. So put those in order and then turn that into me through Seesaw. That's going to wrap up this week's lesson. If you have any questions or concerns, you can send me a message through email or Seesaw. I'll also be hosting live Zoom video chats on Wednesdays from 1:35 to 1:55. I love watching the videos you are sending me through Seesaw. Parents, grandparents, y'all are doing an excellent job. Keep up the good work. I miss all of y'all, and I cannot wait to see you soon. Bye.